Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Hi. I made it. Welcome. Let me turn this down just a touch more. Welcome to bonus stream. Fancy. I had an extra day off edition. we're just gonna vibe today. I'm just gonna do whatever I want to do. We're not beholden to this day thingy, the stuffs that I set out for myself to do. It's not RPG night. It's not cozy game night. It's wild and free, and who knows where we will land. Who knows if anyone will even show up. It's one of those days. We're just gonna vibe. Yeah. So, welcome to anybody who's casually lurking. Welcome to anybody who just vibes today. It's all good. We're just here to have fun. Yeah. I am torn between a few games to play today. So we're just gonna put this over here. Oh, this is supposed to be over here too. Sorry, as I fix all my stuffs. Put this over here. No, cooperate. Oh, jeez, OBS. Okay. Part of me is tempted to play more Doom. Because we played Doom yesterday, and it was actually kind of fun. However, I also kind of want to go back to a couple games that I, started on stream and was like, this is great! But, there's a lot, and I want to get to something different. And then I ADHD'd so hard that we, noped. But I want to get back to a couple of them. So I have, a handful of games. I'm like, maybe today's the day. Maybe today we just play, I don't know, Katamari. Because Katamari was really good, and I love Katamari. But I think I only played it for, one stream and went, we did it! Katamari! And, Moonstone Island. I loved Moonstone Island, but, we played it for, one or two streams, and then I think that was it. And I kind of really liked it. I also sort of kind of want to play Monster Prom. Another streamer kind of got me hooked onto it. Virva pops in every now and then, and I love it. I kind of loves it. So I'm tempted to play Monster Prom because, you know, it's hilarious and silly and nonsensical. So, do I want to do cute? Do I want to do nonsense? I left it to this moment to make that decision, by the way. Why not wait until I feel the pressure of being on a stream to actually... Hey! Hi, Delfair! Thank you for contributing more to the spooky time. I think we're almost there. I think we're, real heckin' close. Real heckin' close. Oh,
welcome,
hey, Barquise!
Barquist_Hazeltine.
Hello. One dono away! Are we really? Are we really that close? Oh, snap. 1 second. I have to look at it on a different screen. Oh, heck! Oh, heck! Yeah, it's what's this? Not even 2,000 glitter away. One and almost 2,000 glitter away from a spooky time stream. Are y'all gonna try and make this a spooky time stream? Are we just derailing all of my plans? First we changed game on me yesterday, and now we're spooky time stream though. Oh gosh. No, I think it's saving spooky stream to further derail. Nah, I think I'll set it up. I'll set it up. I'll be okay, we managed to hit that goal. And then I will pick a day to be spooky stream day. And I will get myself prepared. I actually even have a dress that I will wear to the spooky day because it's heckin' cute, but it has little skulls on it. I kind of loves it. Any ideas for the spooky stream? Oh gosh, spooky stream's probably gonna be like one of the like spooky games I have on Epic that I had received for free and never ever intended to ever actually play. One second. Like I have all the Amnesia games. I have all the BioShock games. There's a Blair Witch game. Limbo. Like one of those. Like we're talking like something that is definitely meant to like scare people. Among the Sleep, I think, is also kind of like in there. Yeah, one of those, like, definitely going to cause me to have a panic attack constantly, or be like, or it's gonna be gross, and I don't know. I'm gonna pick something that is like horror, like true horror game. So that's the plan. I don't know which game it's going to be quite yet, but it's gonna be one of those like full-on horror spooky games. Not like light spooky, but like truly terrifying. And we're gonna hope that Twitch lets me play it. One of those. So, yeah. Okay. I'm getting yeah. But, like, I also feel like I need to... I would want to, like, make sure everyone who's donated to the spooky stream has a chance to actually be present for the spooky stream, because I don't want y'all to miss out. You paid precious bits for it. Not bits. Glitter. The other currency. The other currency. Glitter, bits, crumbs. I got so much going on. One of the currencies. Yeah, one of them. Whichever one of them. I'm thinking Monster Prom, maybe? Or Moonstone Island. I'm kind of torn. Ooh, but Monster Prom could be so much fun. The other good boy points. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's Monster Prom today. I think we're doing Monster Prom. I just want to play silly, funny things. And this one can be multiplayer. I think it can. I don't remember how. I think last time I played it multiplayer, someone just like couch co-op multiplayed it, and we were all in like a video chat, not a video chat, just a chat together. Brain. We were in a chat, and then I would just say which options I liked. So maybe I'll do a round just me, because it's probably gonna go fast. And if anybody's sticking around and wants to maybe play some Monster Prom with me, we could do a thing. You don't even have to download or install anything. You just have to be willing to hop in a chat. Hydrate! Thank you for the hydrate, Delfair. I'll play around just me, and then I will set up a thing, and then maybe do a multiplayer. Okay, one sec. I need to... So much good musics. Okay, we have to pause the musics, though, because we're about to embark on a journey. I actually think I have a couple of the Monster Prom games. This... Ooh. Why are you so quiet? And a hydrate. Thank you, Barquise, for the hydrate. Doop. There we go. I don't know why it's so heckin' quiet, though. Like, this feels quieter than it should be. Tea time! I do have tea. I have tea today. Oh, it's so good. It's like a fancy Japanese powder milk tea, but it's like a strawberry milk tea. Oh gosh. I wish you could smell this right now. It's so good. Warm tea. I actually have like stupid amounts of tea in my house. I really should drink more tea. Like crazy amounts. Some mint greens, herbals. Actually, it's mostly greens and herbals. A handful of other things thrown in there, but you know. Okay, music's at a better level. I've only ever played Monster Prom like a handful of times, so this is gonna be a fun time. It's just me. Oh. Been pushing through your teas over the last 6 months. You have 14 different boxes. Oh, down to 8. I will not comment on how much tea I have. I have a full like double door cupboard, and like the top shelf is like just tea. The amount of tea I have, someone could come to my house and be like, I like this, like I only like certain teas, and I'll be like, I bet that I have a tea you will like, because I have so much tea. I have so much tea. I have like straight black teas. I have just green teas. I have herbs you can mix into teas to make your own teas. I have like, I think the last time I had a friend over for tea, we had, how old can loose leaf teas be? I mean, they do start to like lose their potency, but like if it's like proper dried, I don't know, a while. I have some that hypothetically expired in 2018, and I still drink it. It's definitely weak. It's not got as much punch, but it's drinkable. Or at least I think it is. But I'm also not like fancy tea lady. So hit and miss. I don't know. I say go for it. So if we're counting the canister tins, I got them back in 2014. I have 4 more. Oh my god. One of these days, I would show you my vast tea collection because it is extensive. However, we don't got time for that. We don't got time for that. I have so much tea. It would be like, I would have to go get like a bucket and like fill it with all of my tea and be like, hi, would you like tea, sir? It's stupid amounts of tea. Would be faster for a pick. It would. Maybe after stream, or if I take a quick break to go fill water or something, I'll snap a picture of the tea cupboard. Because it's like, it's not even like a little cupboard. It's it's like not necessarily under the sink, but like it's definitely designed to store pots and pans, and I'm using it to store tea. Because I had the tea in a higher cupboard, but I'm too short. Cause I'm only 5'2". I'm short. I'm itty bitty. So like I couldn't use the higher cupboard that is like designed for storing tea, I guess. So I took over a pots and pan cupboard for my tea. There's so much tea. You lost crumbs. I think everybody was winning roulette yesterday, so I'm not surprised that it was like now. We could do a short game. A short game? A full game. Ah, see? Delfair won!
Welcome Delfair_Pernoa.
I'm gonna do a full game. Oh! I forgot about this! Oh, no! Is there a... Yeah, I want to go back to menu. Because I think there's a way to turn on... Yeah, I know! Voice on. Voice on.
Let's go.
Perfect. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that was on. But the narrator didn't have a voice. I wanted the narrator to have a voice. I guess the narrator doesn't have a voice. Marp. Alright, well, I guess I will be narrator. Ah, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid. But always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who are you? I'm always torn between the fiery hot babe. Because damn, she's fine. And the little ink blob man, I kind of like him too. He's just kind of cute. But I think I'll pick fiery babe. We'll go with we're gonna be Cammy. Where is it? Letters. Cammy. Pronouns she, her. Yeah, we'll stay with she, her.
Let's do this!
Aha! And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Scott Howell, 21. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Polly Geist, 22, question mark. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damien LeVay, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Liam Lioncourt, 400 and something. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Zoe, forever? I love Zoe. An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. Calculuster Hewlett Packard, version 1. A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. And Vera Oberlin, 23. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. I also love how the banner says high school sweet cheeks. Or class sweet cheeks instead of class president. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever! All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Hot or not. Crazy exes, how to deal when they just won't go. Yeah. Monster Prom stupidest pop quiz ever will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that reflect your true selves. Let's go. Exposed. Which god do you pray to each night before sleeping? Oh, no. These are all so good. Praying is for fools. I took a compromising fix of a god molesting a tree, and now I blackmail him. That's totally what that is. I pray to all kinds of gods. I have this business where people pay me to deliver their prayers. Praying is kind of lame. I have group text set up with some deities. Dionysus, Basset, Loki. Coolest cats in town. I feel like I am almost obligated to pick this answer as, like, Loki. Like, Loki. But, like, also Bast is here. And, like, I mean... we love Bast. We love Bast. Yeah. I think this is, like, almost mandatorily, I kind of have to pick this. Which is Charm. Of course it's Charm. Fanfic every Monday at 8. What is this? Is this Sailor, Dragon Ball. Okay, wait. I can do this. There's Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball, Harry Potter. Oh, gosh. Just, like, at least 2 other things mixed into that. I don't know what else. Is that the Death Star? And is this supposed to be, like, a Solid Snake reference? Oh, gosh. Anyways. A radioactive possum just bit you. What superpower did you get? Rabies? Incredible power of writing fan fiction so compelling that my actual creators of the TV shows decided to go with my ideas and crazy ships. I kinda love it. Always choosing the right combination of emojis to get the desired reaction from all people. Seducing my loved ones, burning my enemies, settling any arguments, and even conveying complex emotional thoughts. Looks more perfect dark. Ooh, maybe. Maybe? I don't know. The Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball, Harry Potter, Death Star are like the clear obvious. And then I'm not sure. Generic gun. The outfit is also a reference to something, I think, because it's not quite Sailor Moon. Or maybe it's just shaded and it's just darker and it is Sailor Moon. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna go with the incredible power of writing fanfics. Yeah, creative. What would be the most appealing in a love partner? Kawaii eyes. Soft fur. Tentacles. 50 gigabytes of RAM. A taste for party and sharp wits. I'm kawaii eyes though, but tentacles though. But 50 gigs of RAM. Oh, this game is gonna be so good. There's gonna be so many. Oh god, the clips from this is gonna be great. I know there's already gonna be at least one, and it's gonna be delightful. So this is gonna turn swiftly into how much fun facts did you want to know about Cammy? I feel like I should drink it from this side so the handle doesn't keep hitting the microphone. Hello!
Welcome, tastiest sin.
Ooh! I love the ghost face. That is awesome. Welcome. Welcome. We are just starting Monster Prom, and I am trying to make the hard decision between 50 gigs of RAM, tentacles, and kawaii eyes. And I don't know. I kind of love them all. I kind of, How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing great. I'm trying to decide just how lewd I'm going to let this stream get, and I think the answer is, like, it's gonna be up there. Uwu ara ara. Okay, which one do you want? Are you on an ara ara? Okay, wait. I can do this. I gotta prepare myself. I mean, lewd, like, because, I mean, it's Monster Prom. The amount of lewd jokes in Monster Prom is pretty excessive, so, like, okay, an ada. I'm gonna have to do a few just so I can make sure I get the right tone for an ada. Because it's like, ada? Ooh, not quite. 1 second. Ada. Something like that. Those are like adjacent ada-adas. I will keep giving you ada-adas until I'm really like satisfied with it, but it'll be ada. There, that was a good one. Ada. You know what? Bonus. We'll do an uwu too. But uwu's like such a vibe shift from the ada-adas. Uwu is uwu. There's a good uwu. I do like the ada-adas more because they're just ada. I wish I knew more Japanese because I would string a sentence for somebody. But my Japanese is I would need a sentence, like a prompt to read, and then I would read it, but like I don't have it prepared. One of these days I will get like a nice little a nice full Japanese sentence, and I will how about Spanish? I only know a little bit of Spanish. I could try. I'd be willing to give it a shot. But like I know French. Well, I comprehend French. I do speak some French, but like barely enough for it to pass in a conversation. My comprehension is better than my speaking. I'm gonna pick tentacles. Yeah, I knew it. Couldn't help myself. Your partner just gave you a cool gift for your anniversary, but you totally forgot. Quick, come up with an idea for a great gift. The abstract concept of gratefulness. Anything on fire. Anything capable of leading them to an overdose of some sorts. The head of their fiercest enemy. A pony. Always a pony. A friendly Roomba with wobbly eyes. Oh, a friendly Woomba. A Woomba with wobbly eyes. Or a pony. I'm torn between a pony and a Roomba. I mean, who wouldn't like a Roomba with little wobbly eyes? It's fine. All right, we've set it up.
Let's do this.
I am smart, creative, and charming. I will take it. I will take it. Oh gosh. If I remember correctly, is it tab? Haha, it is tab. Not tab. Yeah, it's tab. I would like more creative, I think. I know who I'm aiming for, and we're just gonna... Yeah, see, this is what I mean by Monster Prom and Lewd. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. You catch the tail end of classic Zoe Calculuster exchange. But Student X Teacher Fic is super overdone and makes me really uncomfortable because, like, the inherent imbalance of power. Like, could you imagine how problematic it would be if PGS hooked up with one of us? Yuck. I cannot seem to recall what Principal Giant Spider looks like anyway. Image PGS not found. The joys of new students adjusting to the rules of Spooky High.
Let's get down to business.
To defeat the Huns. You there, Killing Machine and Abyssal Terror. Abyssal Terror. I'm rude. I need an impressive ally in my fight against the reign of the LeVays over the 8th Circle of Hell. Are you against Damien? But Damien is a hot demon boy. Input. Quippy response about your sense of fashion being from the 8th Circle of Hell. I have no need for your robo-criticisms. What I need is the power of a being beyond average monster to aid my glorious and righteously justified takeover. No thanks. I'd rather just write a steamy fan fiction in which you and Damien are a crack ship who hate sex just to annoy you for annoying us. The fact that I understand this lingo tells you how long I have been on Tumblr and the internet. Oh my gosh. The amount of fanfics I've read over the years. So many fanfics. So many fanfics. I've actually reread a handful of fanfics over the years. I have a problem. Some of them are just so good, you gotta read them like 4 times. We need to act now while King and King LeVay are distracted by throwing an admittedly adorable themed brunch. I'm not leaving without one of you with me. Holy shit, she really means it. Time to help one of your classmates out. Guess you better decide which one you don't like. School is full of tough choices. Okay, wait. I'm saving one of them from going with her. So whoever I save will like me because they are annoyed by her. So I want to save... Oh wait, it's an ad break already?
All right, everyone. It's time for a quick
no!
ad break.
I missed the
worry,
ad break.
I'll be back with
Warning.
more jokes
I'm so
and puns
sorry.
Before you know it. BRB. Low.
Okay, well, ad break. Whoop. Dahlia, don't be fooled. This eldritch being, I like, yeah, I'm gonna, yeah. So creative. She's drawn hundreds of these. Yes. Girl Damien from Spookat High, Pirate Damien from Spook High Seas, Dr. Damien from Spooky ICU. Yes. 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 Oh, tea's so good. Tea's so good. Why are they all so compelling? Because Damien is a spicy red sex pot. A spicy red sex pot. That's... Oh, God, yes. He does look very... No, Dahlia, snap out of it! The LeVays must be destroyed for all their arrogance and monopoly on hell!
You're the saddest bunch I've ever met.
Pervy Abyssal Terror, you're out! Let's go, Killing Machine. Error! Label Killing Machine inaccurate. Descriptor found file. Friendship with Damien LeVay. Seriously? With the amount of violence and arson he commits, you would think someone in this school would be willing to betray his family. And when I find such a student, woe to the wicked. The wicked in this case being the reign of the LeVays. Thank goodness she is gone. Now we can start on that Dahlia fic. What do you think, Cammy? Damian or Dahlia? Dahlia as their ship name. Oh, Damian for sure. Those definitely look like misspellings of their actual names, but rather than tell Zoe that you enjoy her enjoyment. Yeah, too fun! One boldness! Look at me go!
Let's do this.
I want to definitely... This is where I want to be. This is where I want to be. We're making a straight path. I have learned you pick a character and you stick to that lane. You just yeah. So I'm going for an eldritch horror being where I'm going to try to attempt to get her to like me lots and lots. Why? I don't know, because she's cute and shit. You find Liam bending over his burrito with intense concentration. He's obviously taking a food pic for Momentgram. Momentgram? He channels the silent energy of the moon. Zoe is right behind him, peeking over his shoulder and giggling. She channels the giggling energy of the moon.
Oh, hey.
Liam, this pic is all wrong. Tell the burrito to smile with its eyes and make its cheese look less melty. And add a filter. Filter more. Filter again! Why must I constantly be disturbed while taking my refined food pics? No one understands my superior sense of frame. Maybe because that's my phone you're using. Fair point, but my phone is charging. What am I supposed to do with this food in this cafeteria at lunchtime? Eat it? I think not. You purple dork. I'm just saying that if you wanted to reach true levels of Tex-Mex beauty, you should add this sticker of Jimin to your food pic. Nothing says good taste like pasting the pic facing the face of a K-pop superstar next to high school burritos. The fact I know who Jimin is also... Oh god, I'm such a weeb. It's happening! It's happening! Oh, man. Yeah, I like BTS. Anyways. Pure Agio? Agio? I thought it was Ayago. And I was like, hey, what? It's not Ayago. I can't read. Anyways. For a moment, all three of you just admired the Jimin sticker. Liam shakes it off and regains his composure. Let's agree to disagree. Timeless horror. Or let's put Jimin in your dumb food pic. Stop it. Quick, fix this burrito moment-gram K-pop emergency. True K-pop fans should know that Jimin's favorite food is enchiladas, and his second favorite food is leaving Liam alone. No, we don't want to leave Liam alone. We like Zoe. I want Zoe to like me. What if we use the Jimin sticker where he is contemplating the existential notions of death, meaningless, and the void? You had me at meaningless. I'll allow this nonsense. Yes! Now stop it. Must admit, Jimin adds a quiet, powerful pathos to his bean and cheese. Oh, 1 second. Something happened to the chat. Are we all good? Did chat vanish? No? No? I just got a weird notification. I don't know. OBS was like, welcome back to the chat room. And I'm like, I've always been in the chat room, OBS. Why are you suddenly saying I'm not here? What happened? We're good, I think. So, as long as y'all didn't notice any interruptions, we're fine. We're fine. Jimin adds a quiet, powerful pathos to this bean and cheese burrito. This appropriation of mainstream culture is quite satisfying. Zoe's pick goes mega uber super viral, and now the whole world is Jimining their burritos. Geez, the internet is weird, but not as weird as your high school. Jimining. Well.
Let's do this.
I gotta pick a thing. Do I have monies? I have some monies. I don't have enough monies. But if I want Zoe to like me, I should have... I think I need lots of creativity and... I can't remember if it's creativity and charm or creativity and fun. I know it's creativity and something. Let's do fun. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much. But at one point, there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself. But who cares? It's a rad party. I got fun. Looking around for a distraction, you spot Scott proudly flexing while Zoe sits before him, frowning into her notebook. You figure she's trying to draw his ripped bod, so you offer to give some drawing tips. Drawing? What? I'm not drawing anything. I'm writing a fanfic about Scott's muscles. What? You are? I thought I was just over here flexing for no reason, like usual. Well, I'm trying to write a fanfic, but so far it's going slower than the first 20 issues of Snail Person Literature Club. You glance at Zoe's notebook. It looks like she's just copied out online encyclopedia TM list of all the muscles. Oh, I can help. You know, Coach always says you can't spell muscles without some of the letters from adversity. That's a unique one. You should add a bad guy who fights against all my good muscles.
What?
That's been done already. It's like you haven't even read Scott versus muscle-hating Herbert. And that's exactly my problem. That nobody reads your fanfics?
Is this for real?
What? No, my problem is that I need to put an original spin on this fic, but my mind's more blank than the minds of all those cultists whose thoughts I used to devour. Have you thought about adding a bad guy who fights against all my good muscles? This conversation is clearly going nowhere without your help. Quick, fix Zoe's fic. Many muscle stories have been told, but how many have been told from the perspective of the muscles?
OMG!
Haha, from the perspective of the muscles. Did someone say muscles? This is more revolutionary than my spooky high treason French Revolution AU. This is why I love Zoe. Starring Polly as the hard-partying ghost of Marie Antoinette. Which take is better? Biceps trapezius or bipesius? What? Does... I don't even know. Okay. Does it count as self-cessed? Oh, man. The fact that anyways, I'm not gonna delve into my fanfic knowledge. However, it is vast, and I have read self-cessed before. Take that, Lorax fanfics. The amount of content I have engaged on in the internet will surprise many. Well, that's a story for a later time. Oh my god. I can even merge this with my spooky ICU Grey's Anatomy mashup AU. Yes. I repeat, did somebody say muscles? Oh, Scott. Zoe is too excited to reply. She's already busy writing the story of an idealistic young pictorial major who falls for a world-weary glutinous Maximus. I saw Charm.
Let's do this!
I think we just have to keep going and, like, keep it in the circle of creativity, charm, fun. And if I keep in this little bubble, I should be able to get Zoe to like me. And go to prom! I would need a little bit of money, though, if I want to buy anything from... Is the money worth sacrificing the potential at a prom date? Yeah, we're doing pretty good. I think I'll do it. Some time on the PCs. XX Firelord. Oh, man. Them were the days. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time it pays off, so fuck it. You gain 2 monies. Ugh, I've read a whole half page of a nonfiction book. I feel like my brain is gonna explode. I hate studying. Ugh, gross. No one has even made it out once in this math textbook. No one has even made out once in this math textbook. I do like books. They can take you anywhere in the world, so when you pee on them, it's like you're marking your territory across the planet. Oh, Scott. Oh, Scott. That explains the wavy, crispy texture and pungent odor of a lot of your used textbooks. You wonder if it's worth trying to correct this error when... What is that? Dimitri.
Dimitri.
Who are you? Where did this sexy vampire boy come from? May I just add, your abs are looking especially lickable today. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Don't quote me for a Starian. Okay? Like... Weird, but okay.
Come to the dark side.
Endless deity of horror and chaos, deadly and charming beast person, join me on the dark side.
Enough of this.
Counterpoint, do not do that. Oh, the coven. I do like the coven. Dimitri, you made a fatal error in this plan. You have approached our classmates in the middle of the library, where they are hard at work studying. They will never listen to your pitch. Oh, yikes. Actually, we are getting super bored with studying, so Dimitri, go ahead. Tell us your thing, I guess. Nope. If you let Dimitri woo them to the dark side, how will you woo them to prom? Also, blah, 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 end of the world, the right thing, whatever. Oh, gosh. How am I supposed to know which one of these Zoe will like? Why join the dark side when you could join the Mark side? I feel like the pun or the joke is more Zoe because Scott is just... Yeah, I'm gonna... Please. No! There's a Mark side? Yeah, I'm confused too. What's that? Oh, it's just the realm inhabited by 11 guys named Mark. They host a Monopoly night every Thursday. It is, as the kids say, lame. I don't know. The Whelp reviews look pretty good. Ooh says here they have free snacks. I love snacks. What do you say, team? Shall we visit the Mark side for some high-stakes Monopoly? Sure, or even just regular Monopoly would be fine. But wait, you're not named Mark. How will you infiltrate the Mark side? That's why God invented fake name tags, baby.
Next time you won't be so lucky.
Curses! Once again, promising recruits are stolen from the very grasp by the temptations of the Mark side. Dimitri vanishes in a post. Dimitri vanishes to post a bunch of negative reviews of the Mark side on Whelp. It doesn't matter though. The Mark side rules, and Scott whoops everybody's asses at Monopoly. You gain 2 fun and 1 money. Okay, I have a lot of monies now. But we must still woo Zoe. Who are you? I don't remember you. I don't remember this character. No, don't get distracted. Zoe or nothing. We must woo Zoe. You sit with Zoe and Damien. Damien seems angry, but in a low energy way, which is very weird for him. You feel the urge to check. Don't talk to me, fuck mice. Fuck mice. I have a cold, and I feel like shit, and I just want to drink my soup and murder someone. What's that adorable little cup you're drinking from? What? This cup is not adorable. It's a trophy that I took from a super buff dude after I killed him. But it says #1 son of hell on it. Yeah, well maybe the buff dude was the #1 son of hell before I killed him and took his soup mug. Shut up, don't look at me. Okay, well if you have no sentimental attachment to it, I guess you would sell it to me for... Is that 10,000 monies? Yeah, right. Like you have that much money. Dude, I was an eldritch deity devouring souls for centuries. You think I never took their swag along the way? Give me the cup. No, it's my #1 son of all hell mug, and you can't have it. Get away from it with your tentacles and your mouth and your invasive questions. Why? Why? Why should I get away? Why? I could go on like this all lunch, but maybe if you jump in, you can curry favor with one of them. It has nothing to do with paternal love. Aw. Psst, Zoe, watch this. Of course this cup couldn't belong to Damien. He's the #8 son of hell at best. I'm picking on what you're putting down, Cammy. Yeah, I guess you're right. Damien is a pretty lousy demon son. What? No, I'm not. No, I heard that you were. I heard that your dads don't even like you. No, that's a lie. My dads love me. My dads love me so fucking much. My dads love me so much that they had dwarven slaves in the 6th circle of hell forge me this #1 son of all hell cup. And they gave it to me because they think I'm the #1 son of all hell. And I'll treasure it forever. I love this so much. It's so cheesy. Oh man, it would have driven me absolutely insane not to know whether that was his cup or not. I love it when we get to see a glimpse into Damien's soft side. And hopefully you'll get the glimpse of Zoe's soft side on prom night. You wait, no, that sounded so skeezy. I take it back. It does sound a little skeezy. A little bit. The sneaky squeaky bit. Pretend I said something nice about our favorite eldritch cutie pie instead. Prom. Prom. Oh gosh. Okay, I want to buy things. I want to buy
Show me
things.
that money.
Why would you study and prepare for your future when you can come here and buy some weird shit instead? I'm only too poor for 2 things. So I could have all of these. Or any of them. Blanket with holes, no. Not the corpse. No, bless me. Whoa, no. Motivational poster. I feel like none of these. The gift that keeps on giving could be good. It says this has. Is this an event? No, this is an event. I think I want this. Because if it's an event, a fanfic event, it has to be Zoe. Right? Right? But I also want the gift that keeps on giving. Can I get both? I want this one for sure. Oh no! Catch you later. Oh well. Fine. Fine.
Let's do this.
We're going to the auditorium. Because I need more creativity. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forget your lines. It's terrible, but you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all your lines. And it's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the pathos of the play in unexpected ways, and that's saying something since half of your improvisation is a rap battle against your inner fears. You gain 2 creativity. You're wandering down the hallway reading Dragon Heat as discreetly as you can, which apparently isn't very because Polly and Vera clocked this immediately. Ooh! I love the costumes every time you go to the auditorium. They're so good. Ugh. Are you actually reading erotic fanfiction about dragons? Because we love Dragon Heat. Oh no! No! I thought this was gonna get me Zoe! It wasn't weeb enough! No! I'm all about 19th century Russian literature, but a ghost girl can't say no to some erotic fanfic, am I right? I've literally been working on my Morgana von Breastrich cosplay all week. Don't worry about why. Speak for yourself, Polly. I don't. I've never. Okay, fine, I've read Dragon Heat, but don't go around just telling people. We're clearly safe with her. A fellow Dracophile can always be trusted. Are you sure? I mean, anyone into Dragon Heat must have a wicked mind. 297 chapters and counting, it still manages to amaze me with all the new levels of wrong. Yeah, right? I fucking love it. I must admit, I'm a bit vanilla when it comes to fave chapters. Mine's the one where Harold McDonghard, Horace the Hydra, and deranged Draco Delacourt have to rest at an inn after the Choking Bay adventure. I would like to make note that one of these characters is Harold McDonghard, clearly one of the main characters of this novel, as they must. Only to discover they have just one available bed. Whatever shall they do? There's only one bed, the classic fanfic trick that never fails. Yes, that one was good. I personally prefer the one where Vanessa unmasks her masked savior after a passionate kiss only to discover it's herself, and then they totally bang. I'm not a fan of time travel, but sign me up for some good self-cest. Amen. What about you, Cammy? What's your favorite story arc? Nothing to worry about. You'll just be revealing your inner kinks to us. No pressure. The Sexcalibur arc, where they want to discover the chosen one who can control the mythical Sexcalibur dildo, and they have a super orgy so everyone can have their turn with the dildo. What about this exclusive chapter I've written myself? I mean, Sexcalibur dildo exclusive chapter. No one says why Excalibur is like a magical thing. It's just an orgy. It's just an orgy. Just an orgy. Gods, that's a sentence I didn't think I'd say. This exclusive chapter I've written myself. What? Let me see. Vera takes the pages from your hand and they both start reading. They devour your piece of art within mere minutes. Just wow. Yeah, boo. This is wonderful. So full of twists. Harold, all unsettled from being betrothed to the evil queen Rosequeef. And then it turns out that the insecurity wasn't due to marrying his mortal enemy, but because he didn't know if he could please the most sexual dragoness of the 8 kingdoms. Kind of nice that you show him so vulnerable. So he goes and sticks his dick in a pie to practice. Classic. But then, oh no, the magical properties of his dick grant the pie life. Mind blown. Yes, I thought for a moment it was a cheap trick for comedic purposes, but then you went all in with your love triangle between Harold, the Queen, and the pie. I must applaud your boldness there, and the level of depth in the emotions I never expect from a fanfic of a fanfic. Also, sick tons of pie sex. That pie really knows how to use its pie hole. Cammy here is the Dostoevsky of cheap erotic dragon fanfic, sweetheart. You should post it. You'll be queen of AO4 in no time. Oh man. What's the extra A? Or no, it'd be the extra O, because it's AO3. There'd be an extra O for something. Anyways. Again, more fun facts. I know all the references. It's so bad. It's so good. This is why I had to play this game. This is so good. It's so good. It's so good. Brilliant Deviant Mind is definitely arousing. Fuck yeah, it is. Maybe someday you could write an erotic play for us to enact, if you know what I'm talking about. Oh, we all know, Polly. But sure. But sure? 6 skills in fanfic writing. The obscure skill for impressing your classmates. Here you go. Smarts and boldness. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. No. No, Zoe. 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 You sit down with Zoe and Polly. Zoe is slurping sanity out of a Tupperware container with several of her mouths, and Polly isn't eating anything. No duh, because she's a ghost. You feel uncool for being the only one at this table eating normal food.
Oh, hey.
Look at Zoe's shirt! Kawaii! Speaking of eating food, oh yeah, Cammy! I can read your thoughts. Sorry. Why are you even here, Polly? Why are any of us here, Zoe? The universe is vast and full of mysteries. No, come on. I mean, why are you here in the cafeteria? I mean, Miranda comes here to supervise her eating serves. And Liam comes here because he presumably feeds on food pics. But you don't feed on anything at all, so why are you here? Why aren't you out doing drugs or getting laid or something? Yep. Well, because it seems like Polly might be on the verge of an existential crisis. Those are really serious for ghosts. Save her! Polly comes here because secret backstory reveal. Yes, the truth is. OMG, what? What? I'm actually the ghost of a famous chef. Wow, this is definitely going in my next fic. Which chef? Gulda Childs? Martha Buart? Gordon Ramsay? But a fish person? I don't know. I was pretty high when I died. But, like, I'm really good at cooking when I'm sober, which is not often. So I must have been a chef, right? That's the only logical explanation. I hereby declare this canon. You're proud to have been here for this historic moment. Even if you know for a fact that almost everything Polly just said was bullshit. Minus the cooking part. You've been there, and she's actually pretty decent at it when she's sober. But who are you to steal this moment from Zoe? She winks at you with one of the bottomless pits in her face. Nice. Yes. Yes. Zoe.
Let's do this.
I think I need more creativity. Or fun. I think we want more creativity. Or is it charm? I don't know. We're gonna aim for creativity. We're winging it. Who knows? I could... Will this work? Will this not work? Unknown. Unknown. And just in case, once I finish this, I think I will do a group one. If anybody wants to. I'll plug the Discord. And then anybody
Welcome,
who...
Kamikitsu.
Yes, hi, Sparkles. If anybody wants to join later, make sure you're in the Discord. And then who knows? We'll maybe see who all wants to do a thingy. Maybe. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you aren't especially good nor inspired. For once, it seems you aren't getting the classic creativity boost from the auditorium. But afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in discussion, so you decide to convey it through music. Ooh. You start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical number. It's so amazing that people with whom you were arguing totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. There's your creativity. Yes! Scott, why are you a tree with a bird for a dick? We all see it, right? It's not just me. Please tell me it's not just me. To be or not to be high as balls. Not even a question. I'm already there. To tree or not to tree? Wait, I can't ask questions. I'm a tree. Okay, guys. I'm really digging the Shakespeare fanfic you're doing here. I was thinking belly button. It's a little south for me to be a... Belly button would be up here, closer to the hips. I think... Who knows? Maybe it's a belly button. We'll call it a belly button. I'm really digging the Shakespeare fanfic you're doing here. Now all you need to do is kiss. Kiss who? Just point the way. I'll kiss whoever. How about death? Oh my gosh. I tried it. It was okay. It's actually how I died. No, I was being metaphorical. I mean that you should join me and feel the gentle caress of the dark side. Whoa, this play just got spicy. I mean, I'm playing a cult member, so I'm 100% on board with this. And trees provide shade. Perhaps I am already on the dark side. I'm a plague doctor, so like... Doctors are good, but plague is bad. I don't know what to choose. There's at least a 50% chance Polly will choose to go with the dark side. That chance, like Polly, is unacceptably high. Put a stop to this madness. Some reason, OBS keeps disconnecting from chat. And I don't know what that means. I'm guessing that just means that my streaming app is having a hard time? Question mark? I don't know. No idea. Put a stop to this madness. Okay. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Oh, man. Not everything is about good guys and evil guys. The real quest has always been to find a shirt for poor topless Dimitri. Oh. What I want, what I really, really want, zig a zig ah, right? Right? Kind of, yes. Not so fun! What? But zig a zig ah! Yeah, what do you want? You don't even know what you want. You were just trying to sing a Spice Girls song, but now you're having an existential crisis. You don't know what you want? Not even the simple things like pizza and belly scratches? Dang, Cammy, that's pretty shocking lack of self-knowledge. For real, you shouldn't just say butts. You couldn't just say butts? Everybody wants butts. What's wrong with you? I don't know what's wrong with you. You're lost, directionless. Perhaps you should join the dark side? Sorry, but the dark side isn't some yoga retreat for people trying to find themselves. This is just like when people used to join my cult because they lacked a sense of purpose. It's like, get a life, you know. That's alive as Zoe, but I'll let it slide because I'm more disappointed with Cammy. Oh, does anyone want to give me a pizza and belly scratches? You all clearly have a lot of work out here. I'll come back later. Dimitri disappears in a cloud of purple smoke, leaving you to get judged by your friends. You forgot the first rule of acting, and always know your motivation. Oh man, I lost some smarts and some bolds, and I didn't get people to like me.
Let's do this.
I failed. I failed! I think I want charm. Which I think is here. I'm not 100% certain. We're kind of winging it. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You clearly are a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm! You're carrying around your precious dragon heat when you're spotted by Miranda and Damien? Oh my gosh, does this just go through everybody? Are we gonna have a dragon heat party at the end of this? Dragon heat, I love it! Also, you may not know this about Damien just by looking at him, but it turns out that he too is a hopeless romantic at heart. Are we reading the same series? I'm in it for Dragon Dog, Miri. Not things so bad yet, as good as a billionaire dinosaur made me gay. Nothing so bad, yet so good. Oh gosh. I can't even read words. Damien, you are being utterly foul. Don't profane the deep emotional connection between Harold McDonghard and Godiva Galliantina? Deep emotional connection? Is that why the latest chapter ends with Harold finally boning Godiva and then she wakes up to find him gone? The cliffhanger must be entirely misleading. People simply don't abuse each other's love and trust that way. Oh, Miranda. I worry about you, Miri. I really do. I just desperately want to know what happens next in Dragon Heat. Do you think Harold is capable of being so mean-spirited? Let's look at Damien's sexy messages to see what he's capable of, shall we? Aha, that'll solve everything forthwith. Real-life logic applied to fictional circumstances always clears things up. No, wait, don't. Too late. Miranda snatches Damien's phone. And, using some kind of magic, is able to unlock it and open horny dating app. Why, Damien, the things you're saying to these people. No! They're beautiful. Never in my life have I read such heartfelt, soul-wrenching expressions of deep love. I mean, a sonnet based on each person's username? Beautiful. I can only hope that one day someone will treat me with the same affection that you show those you court online. That's not me. A lame-ass poet hacked my account because of reasons. Yeah, that's what happened. There's nothing to be ashamed of, Damien. This is beautiful, and being so vulnerable takes courage. Fine, okay. I think love is metal, but fuck, getting vulnerable unsettles me fucking big time. And yeah, I fucking think McDonghard truly loves Godiva, so he might have a good reason for his sudden disappearance. I know, right? I knew he couldn't be mean-spirited, and I knew you couldn't either, Damien. Doesn't it feel good to have shared your softer side? Fuck you, Miri. Fuck you hard. But yes. Huzzah! Yay, everyone believes in love. The real question is, might they believe in love with you? That is the real cliffhanger here. 2 charm, 1 bold. We're doing good in the stats. Creativity, charm, and fun are all pretty high up there. I think we're gonna keep trying to like round them out. See how high I can get them all. Oh, gosh. These two are going to be fighting with Zoe in the middle. I don't want to talk to Dimitri. Oh, may as well. When you get to Damien and Zoe's table, you find yourself in the middle of a pretty tense situation. Dahlia and Damien sitting right next to each other, chewing their lunches way too hard and furiously ignoring each other. Zoe is staring excitedly at the two of them, phone out, ready to film.
OMG!
Is this it? The final showdown between Stormy Blue Nightmare Dahlia and Spicy Red Baby Damien? Spicy Red and Stormy Blue. I kind of love it, though. I think, yes. Is today the day the Aquinos family claimed the 8th circle of hell? Alright, guys. I've got my phone camera ready and rolling. You can start the bloodbath whenever you're ready. Any second now.
Go get a life.
Give us a fucking break, will you? We're not going to resolve the centuries-old dispute between our families in this cafeteria. It's anticlimactic. Yeah, I'm just sitting here because Damien's so scrawny and insignificant I didn't notice him before I sat down. And I'm just sitting here because fuck you. Yeah, fight! For the last time, it's not dramatically appropriate. Zoe does not respond. Instead, she wordlessly slides 2 knives across the table and waits patiently. So what's your play here? Will you convince them to fight or convince Zoe that there's something even juicier going on? Well, you know what they say. If you're not fighting someone to the death, it's usually because you have secret sexy feelings for them. Or you can't fight now because you want to fuck. So basically, both options are just different ways of saying that they're into each other. I think we're going with this one. What? Yeah. What? Number 1, I don't have feelings. Number 2, if I did, none of them would be for this secret sexy feelings for this blue raspberry crap copter. I'm even angrier than Damien about your inaccurate assumption. It's just another way in which I am superior. I'll kill you for this. Later, because right now I'm eating lunch, and lunch is not the time for climactic slaughter. Only regular slaughter. Oh ho ho! Their words don't fool me. I can see the sexual chemistry bubbling below the surface like a river of boiling blood. It's adorable. Hey Cammy, I noticed you haven't tried to fight me to the death either, if you know what I mean. You're pretty sure you do, and you're all about it. I am all about it. Yes! Yes! Zoe, please!
Let's do this!
Zoe, please! Okay. I think I need more creativity. We're gonna hope. You are struck by a lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname. Excuse me. Jeez. I'm a little burpy today. You tell everyone to call you by it. Also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome and inventive and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat. You gain 2 creativity. We, the devs, dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you by that name until the end of this turn. I'm gonna say no. 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 I will let chat give me a nickname that I will call myself for the rest of this round of game. Till I get to prom. How about that? So I was playing FOF. FOF? Do I know this one? FOF. I don't know. Ooh, I was playing FOF. I'm Zoe and I was playing FOF. Oh my gosh. So right, I forgot about this dumb, creepy Kappa. Fact or fiction? Ooh, maybe. I think it's supposedly like a MMO, or at least that's the vibe I'm getting. But also, send nudes in the Star Wars font is such a vibe. There's a particular breed of human, or in this case, Kappa. I hope that stands for fuck off, faker, because that's what you are. You're a faker. Oh my gosh. Right. Right. He's the, like, anti-anime girl, girls can't be nerds, cliche nonsense. How do you figure, Leonard? I was just trying to tell Cammy how much fun I was having being a fake gamer girl, because if you talk to a real gamer girl, you wouldn't need to talk about how fun games are. You would just be playing them. Oh god, I want to punch him so bad. A real fan doesn't go around shoving their fanness in people's faces. That's just what girls do because they're doing it for attention. Ugh. Scream. Scream. Leonard, literally all you do is try to prove that you're a real fan. You're the one who interrupted this perfectly normal conversation. Fake conversation, Leonard. Fake Leonard. No, wait, real Leonard. Girls are the fake ones. So you're saying there are no real gamer girls? I thought I had met one once. She wasn't like all the other girls. Right up until she was, when the bitch friend-zoned me and then went and dated some asshole Chad Cabrera. Chad Cabrera? Wait, how did that have anything to do with her interest in gaming? Poor Zoe. She's new enough to this whole being a high school girl thing that she has no idea that there is no reasoning with the Leonards of the world. Not to be a white knight or anything, but you really should step in and find a way to distract Leonard so you and Zoe can discuss absolutely gender-neutral topics like gaming in peace. No. Tell Leonard that you heard someone saying there's no wrong way to play video games. Oh my gosh. Distract Leonard by finally creating the perfect real gamer girl profile on Twitter. I actually think I have that saved on my phone. Star Wars font. Slow scrolling. Now that I think about it. You have the Star Wars font saved on your phone? That's pretty cool. Oh, that reminds me. One of these days, I really need to get to customizing my computer. I have ideas! I want to change my mouse so it's cute and a little cherry blossom thing. I keep forgetting. I found it and I have it saved and I just have never actually set it up. I've had it for years. I think we're going with creating a fake gamer girl profile. Yes, we're creative. You pull out your phone, quickly create a Twitter profile of the first ever legitimate gamer girl. As a GIF! Specifically saying send nudes as a GIF. I love it. Oh my gosh. I can see, I can visualize it. I can visualize it. And that, Zoe, is why you're a stupid faker attention whore who, oh, somebody just followed me on Twitter and I must vet them immediately. Real gamer girl. For 2069? Oh, sure, you're a real gamer girl. Real gamer girl. I'll be the judge of that. I'm a real gamer girl, not like all those other fake gamer girls. Most girls only play games for male attention. Well, that's true. Likes having things explained to me at great length by nice guys, regardless of the depth of my own knowledge and experience on the subject. God. Finally, someone who appreciates a true gentleman. Dislikes criticism of the patriarchy, coming up with rebuttals rather than immediately agreeing with anyone and pointing out my flaws. Now this is a true gamer girl. Excuse me, milady. I must go explain her own beliefs back to her. She says she's into that sort of thing. Wow. Anyway, I was playing FOF the other day. Zoe gets to finish her story uninterrupted, and you get to learn about her passions and interests. What a delightful way to gain charm and fun. Look, we're doing great. We're so close to prom.
Let's do this.
I feel like I should balance out my fun. I just can't remember what the stats are for Zoe. I don't even remember how high they have to get. I just remember they have to be like over a dozen. Is it 18 or 20? Shit. I only have so much time left, and I don't know if I can make it. Do I look it up? No, I'm not going to. We're going to just be creative. I think I need to get creativity really high, and then charm or fun need to be around where they are. I think I'm just gonna farm creativity and pray. That's what I'm doing. That is my goal. While rehearsing for the class play, you can't help but feel you're not as good as the role requires you to be. There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there. But there might be an extraordinary way. You summon the devil, one of many, and make a deal to enhance your creativity just a bit. You gain creativity. You also lose 3 years of your life as your end of the deal, but who cares? They weren't happening in-game anyway. You notice Zoe with a big grin on the amalgam of chaotic nightmares she has used to form her face. It is adorable. Cammy, hey, guess what? My latest comic, Who Watches the Watchmen Have Sex, just got published in Weird Tales magazine. I worked so hard on it, and it's finally out there in the world. Nothing can ruin this moment for me. Oh my gosh, it's Leonard again. That sounds like a challenge. Leonard, come on. Why do you always have to slide into my DMs? Delighted moods. Because I must shed a light on injustice wherever it arises. What about world hunger, global warming, income inequality, human trafficking? You didn't let me finish. I must shed light on injustices wherever it arises, in the world of fandom specifically. Oh, cool.
Social justice warriors win again.
It's not cool, Zoe. It's not cool that publishing houses are showering attention on marginalized authors just because inclusivity is hot right now. Oh, gods. Ugh. I mean, look at you. You've got it all. You're purple. You're allegedly a woman. You come from a hideous dimension beyond mortal comprehension. Any magazine would die to be able to associate you with its brand. But it's all a shallow marketing stunt. And what's worse is distracting from the real injustice that the liberal media is too scared to discuss. What about the artists who aren't part of some cool, sexy, underrepresented minority? What about us? How are we supposed to get recognized? If it was to entertain all the BS you'd said, I'd say, I don't know, maybe through a combination of talent and the numerous connections and avenues you have available to you as a privileged member of society. Oh, shots fired! Yes! Don't use the P word around me, Missy. If I'm so privileged, then how come my comic Zombie Sluts on Fuck Island still has yet to be published? Because you spend all of your time complaining about non-existent obstacles instead of getting better at art. Spicy! It is so spicy. Also, welcome, Adam. Oh, man. Zoe's just reaming out Leonard, just in case you need an update. Zoe, the glorious anime eldritch being, is reaming out Leonard, the everything bad about fandom. That's Leonard. Everything bad about misogynistic men. That's Leonard. I'm here for it. It is great. It is pretty good. Perhaps you have a point. Oh no, wait, I forgot you're a girl. This can't possibly be my fault. It's much more likely that the entire industry is biased against me. Looks like there's only one way to solve this. You were way ahead of her. You select the only option that makes sense. For years, you possessed the Gem of Garato, a powerful artifact capable of raising 4 people from the dead. Why not resurrect 4 great artists and ask their opinions? Use the Calcraft sorting hat to determine the objective value of the 2 comics. Resurrect 4 great artists sounds like the correct answer here. I think. I'm gonna go with it. Not so smart! No! No! You are saving the Gem of Garato to resurrect your family in case they all die tragically for some reason, but this seems just as important. You reach to the Netherrealm and summon Valquez, Goya, Picasso, and El Greco. These aren't famous painters. What? These are the stars of Senior Regular Samurai Frogs, a classic cartoon from a simpler time. Oh my gosh. They're Ninja Turtles. They're Ninja Turtles. They're Ninja Turtles! Oh no! Valquez, you like my comic better, right? Hey dude, says Valquez. Thanks for bringing us back from the hell in which we now reside, but you don't know anything about art, do you? Nope. All we know about is the warrior code and eating lasagna.
You suck.
Cute prank, Cammy, but totally useless! Woof. Now what are you gonna do if your whole family gets killed for some reason? No! No! I failed! Ah!
Let's do this.
Zoe, I need to redeem myself. You walk up to see Damien closely inspecting Zoe's body? Not like that, you pervert. What's that mouth do? Okay, that sounds bad, but wait for it. That one? That one's for eating whole live birds. And that one. Crushing up tiny little bird bones that the other mouth spits out. And what about this mouth over here? That's for screaming obscenities undetectable to human ears. And what about this one? That one's for... I don't actually know. I don't think I've ever noticed that mouth before. I've had so many thorns throughout the years. Unknowable void, eldritch deity, totem being sold by a young cat girl, gelatinous monster. And now you get this sick new mouth that we get to decide a function for. I'm not going to take some suggestions. Actually, no, wait, this sounds awesome. I will now take suggestions for what to do with this mouth. Time to come up with a brilliant mouth use that will clearly impress one of these charismatic and dateable classmates. Maybe one day this mouth could be the Cammy kissing mouth.
OMG.
Yes! OMG, Cammy. You read my spooky high sea pirate AU? Because that's almost the exact line that Scott uses on sea snake tentacled Kraken Vera. That's what you're referencing, right? Sure, totally. Why not? I only like your fix where I beat someone to a pulp for the sake of sheer violence. None of that hurt X comfort bullshit. Everyone's a critic, huh, Damien? Anyway, Cammy, tell me more about your favorite lines and plot twists from my fan fiction. And list your 10 favorite positive adjectives for describing my writing style and grasp on romance. Brilliant, witty, sparkling, thundering, raining, smart, compelling, orange, talented, triangular. You instantly respond. Apparently it's a good answer because Zoe takes her regular mouth and kisses you on the cheek. Yes! It's not even an entire mouth dedicated to kissing you. Not yet, at least. But it's a start. We did it! We did it!
Let's do this.
Okay, I don't think I have enough creativity yet. So we're gonna, keep going for creativity. While rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Damn, roses aren't valid currency or stat in this game. You check your converter app to see if this could translate into something more useful. It seems 7 roses equals 2 creativity points. You gain creativity. Having stretched, kicked your faces, and belted for the gods It's time to get down to business. An ad break!
Yawns. Hey everyone, Sparkles here. Looks like it's ad time. But don't worry, I'll be back soon to tell more pawsome jokes. Lol, hold tight,
Oh my
friends.
gosh.
Sleepy emoji.
Take a break, Sparkles. Also, ad break. I think, I'm gonna say there's probably a strong chance that the majority of the people here are subscribers. Majority. I'm not gonna say all, because you never know. But, rehearsing the classical musical Anti-Mame. And now, I keep forgetting that everyone's outfits in drama class are so delightfully specific. Like, Miranda is Princess Daisy. And Damien is clearly some kind of, man, demon warrior. I'm gonna go with Hell Warrior. We're just gonna stick with that. And now, Princess Tortellini, my sweet damsel in distress, prepare to die. Can we hold, please? Dude, why would you interrupt me? I was in the moment. Like, I was fucking Messenger? I failed to see how having intercourse with Messenger would improve. Fucking was a descriptor, Miranda. Can I please say my goddamn lines? I mean, you could, but don't you want this musical to be better? Anti-Mame, an evil dark knight, being a bad guy? It's so predictable, right? Aren't we all about inventing tropes at Spooky High? It does seem that the leading lady role is somewhat outdated. Here we are in the modern age, and some of her reactions to male violence could be taken straight from fake horsies going up and down in a circle. Fine, whatever. If my brilliant and hair-raising portrayal of Anti-Mame isn't good enough for you, then go ahead and think of an awesome plot twist, and I'd nail that too. Right as Anti-Mame is about to slay the princess, it's revealed that he never got his Dark Knight's license and can't practice the trade, at which point the play turns into a complex and exciting adventure in bureaucracy. Anti-Mame is not a Dark Knight at all, but an undercover cop who spent the last 20 years working from within the villain system to dismantle the whole operation. Ooh. This one. Yes! We love it. An undercover cop, that's so fucking metal, man. And then it's like once Anti-Mame comes out of a deep cover, he's just like, I don't even know who I am anymore, man. I've been a Dark Knight so long I don't recognize myself out of the armor. Daddy always says that bureaucracy is an excellent tool for the destruction of the masses' spirits. And he just wakes up in the middle of the night screaming about eldritch curses. I love it. I think we have a hit on our hands. Man, you guys, this fucking job, all I know anymore are lances and potions. Dope. Being a playwright is easy as fuck, apparently. Gain smarts and fun. Last week! This is it! This is it!
Let's do this.
I want my creativity to be a smidge higher. I think I need it to be in the 20s. No! No! Ah, the gift that keeps on giving. Ugh. Sad. I wasn't paying attention. No! Zoe and Calculuster. Calculuster is enjoying a nice quiet lunchtime charge when Zoe interrupts his reverie with a question. Hey Calculuster, I'm making a quiz so students can figure out which Spooky High vending machine they are. You're friends with the vending machines, right? I'm friends with every person, friend Zoe. But like, are the vending machines people that you're friends with? That was a rather insulting question. Yes, vending machines are people, and yes, I am friends with them. Oh, so vending machines have feelings? Of course they have feelings! Which feelings? I do not know. I am a terrible friend. Oh man, don't be sad. We can figure this out together for my quiz. But how about we talk to the vending machines about their feelings? Look up their manuals online. I love conducting obsessive online research on all my favorite topics. Don't you, Zoe?
OMG!
Did someone say obsessive online research? Yes, it was Cammy. Let's do it. Calculus, pull up the manuals. Manuals acquired. Opening section 23D. Discerning your vending machine's mood. It says here that there's an analog switch on the back of each vending machine that sets its emotional state. Let's go look. Looks like they're all set to crushing despair. Why are they set to crushing despair? That seems to be the factory default. Should we change it? Best not tamper with factory defaults. Okay, hey Cammy, as long as we're doing an exhaustive online research, wanna go down an online encyclopedia hole with me? There's not a hole you wouldn't go down with, Zoe. You start at that vending machine, emotional states, and end up at dark rituals specifically involving cabbage. Yes! This is it. This is the final choice I have.
Let's do this.
Last choice. Oh, gosh. I want more creativity. Give the creativity. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you can't help but feel that you're not as good as the role requires you to be. There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there, but there might be an extraordinary way. Oh, we had this. We summoned a devil. I guess we lost 6 years of our life. You're doing the thing that gives you the most life. Reading Dragon Heat. No, I was hoping for another Zoe moment. I thought Dragon Heat was gonna give me more Zoe. But now I have Scott and Liam. A fellow connoisseur of the dracophilic arts. Here, Scott and I also are experts on the topic. An unexpected duo. Yeah, Liam and I are fandom buddies. We love to discuss the things we love on our favorite stuffs, wikis, and forums. We're the best fandom buds, even if we don't always agree. Like the Starko and Markapoo thing. Okay, first let's be clear. I engage in a passionate fandom conversations only as an ironic way of celebrating how culture, which I truly despise. Second, for the 100th time after spending years in Hekapoo's dimension, Marco is now actually in his 30s, so it isn't right if he dates a 16-year-old girl. These details matter, Scott. Think of how wrong it would be for me and my 400s to date people from this school if all of you were actually teenagers instead of being much more conveniently in your 20s. Anyway, enough meta discussion. Scott and I are in a situation. Even if our opinions differ, we agree our opinions are superior in comparison with the rest of the strangers on the Dragon Heat wiki. Oh my gods. My tea has gone cold, but it is still delightful. Yes to that. Liam here is like super smart, and I'm a good boy, so my ideas should be good too. But people in the wiki can be really mean sometimes. We need to gain their respect so we can convince them to be good boys too. Scott is right. We need to earn the role of moderator so we can show all those lesser beings who's boss when it comes to the Dragon Heat fandom. But how? I'm sure you'll give us an absurd yet effective idea for a solution. Okay. We're writing a powerful fanfic. That has to be the correct answer. Yes, let's fight wielding arts as our weapon. Yes, weapons are fun. Liam opens a new document on his laptop. Let's see, we should create a very nuanced piece of fiction. What about if the three of us and the 34,927 users of the Dragon Heat wiki community were co-workers at a bookshop? Delightfully disruptive, Scott. Keep going. Okay, so we're all mean to each other in like real life, except for the town's mayor is visiting the bookshop next month, and it turns out that we're breaking the law because in this universe people can't work in bookshops if they're single, and we're all single. Not good. Oh, the weight of the conflict. I can even feel it in my fingertips. Amazing. Don't stop. Then we all fake that we're married together. All of us. Smartly unexpected. and a suit facade. The tension is overwhelming. Faking a marriage, we all learn more about each other. The mayor comes and he is happy and everyone is happy until a really bad blizzard comes to town, trapping everyone in the bookshop. Monster kind versus nature, the oldest of rivalries. So Liam, who's like super smart, says, "Hi, I'm Liam the vampire. We should all snuggle together to get warm." Desperate situations call for desperate measures, yes? Then the blizzard goes away and everyone is happy and has learned to respect each other, and thanks to snuggling together, and they all say, "We're saved. Hooray for Liam being smart. Hooray for Scott being such a good boy. And hooray for Cammy for proposing the creation of this nice fanfic." A very metal final touch, Scott. Okay, a masterpiece has been born. It's posted on the wiki, so it's deservedly immortalized. Some hours later, the users of the Dragon Heat wiki start to comment about how moving your fanfic is, how they've met their inner feelings thanks to this, and how they're now capable of acknowledging your leadership skills. And so they make the three of you moderators. Art truly opens people's minds, Scott. I must admit, we've done a true fanfic de trois. Hooray! Oh, fanfic de trois. Ooh la la. You've truly impressed those two. You sexy creative motherfucker. You gain charm and creativity. The Monster Prom! We're asking Zoe. We're asking Zoe. It's happening. We have to pray that Zoe says yes. Yes, please, Zoe.
Let's do this.
Alright. Did I do it? Did I get enough points and stats? Prom together? Well? Yes, I did it! I did it! You're worthy of my grace. It means I like you. Yes! Zoe's words come off a bit weird, but later you discover in some conspiranoia forums that your reality is just the poorly dubbed version of the original reality. And after much investigation, you unraveled that in the original timeline, she actually told you she loves you. That's good. No one can censor your potential relationship.
Best possible AU.
Prom night was wild. You spent all night discussing about Yu-Gi-Oh! And how you strongly believe it's a prequel to Jurassic Park. Interesting. Zoe was skeptical at first, but she surely got aroused by the intensity of your arguments. One theory led to another, and eventually it led to sweet intercourse, because you know sex always finds a way, especially when you believe in the heart of the cards. Most likely to become a lasagna. It will? Zoe's quote. It will? It will? Glorious. We did it. The most epic 6 weeks ever. After the Monster Prom, we kept living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Zoe's many years of researching obscure trivia for her steamy fanfics paid off. She got a job as a consultant at a company who loves to make fantasy sex toys based off of beloved pop culture characters. Yo. Now she rakes in the big bucks designing blueprints of stuff like the cock of the Demogorgon or the vagina of the Statue of Liberty. Polly took a summer job as the ghost of Christmas present. She spent most of her time partying. There was almost no work because, you know, it was summer. Vera kept being fierce, strong, and stunning. Some haters once said that adult life would put that mean bitch in her place. But you know what? Vera ended up making adult life her own bitch. For those 6 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. Once again, we were young, unafraid, and we were ready to start. We did it! Yeah! Alright. I managed to get the hot date I wanted. So I win. I think One more round? There's enough time for another round. Does anyone want to join? We could hop in the Discords. We could do a group event. Oh, but I don't have little icons for peeps. The shop now has a paper map. So vintage. You unlock 10 new images in the gallery. I unlock images in the gallery? Ah. Polaroids. You're my guilty pleasure. Look at it! Ah! More art. Ooh, new art. Cute. Thank you. I like how this is how they were like, Leonard, and it's like, yep. That seems like a accurate depiction of the evolution of Leonard. Fan art! Ooh! That's delightful fan art. Ah, Vera! Do I run for Vera next? Vera's a badass bitch who likes money and is definitely a bit of a dummy mummy. I mean, you know, she's a strong, independent woman who knows what she wants and how to get it. Like... Anyways. I don't think I have any others unlocked. I think I just have to keep doing runs and it'll unlock them incrementally. Okay. Or, wild card. Instead of playing another round of Monster Prom, I play Katamari. Oh, I also never updated my category. Ha! Whoop. Oh well. That happened. I meant to update that. Whoop. It's updated now. It's updated now! I might change it again. More Monster Prom? More Monster Prom. Or maybe Katamari. I'm thinking more Monster Prom? I don't know. We could do more Monster Prom. Does anyone want to join in? It is random. What's going on? I finished one playthrough of Monster Prom and I'm debating if I'm playing another game or if I'm just gonna go again and see if anyone wants to join me this time. Help make choices. We can do multiplayer. Then we just hop in the Discords. If you are down. If anyone is down. If nobody is down, I could just go again. And it could be fun. And we just Monster Prom. But it's up to y'all if anyone wants to hop in the Discord and hang out. Oh, someone asking for the clip. Okay, just... Up, up. I think it's just me. Okay, just me. I want to go again. Again! But always second term, because that's where Zoe is, and we love Zoe. And I managed to do it. So, I think it was creativity and charm? I'll have to pick a new character to romance. Let's do a full one. Okay. We know this bit. Definitely custom name. Kami.
Showtime!
Woo! Okay. See, now I have to pick. I think it's gonna be Vera this time. Maybe Damien? No, Liam. Yeah. We'll skip the intros. Vera. I'm going with Vera. Vera is the goal. I think I need to have, like, all the money for Vera. And something else. No, worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Alright. Let's go. How would you talk a cop out of arresting you? Your seduction skills, wink. They don't call it fuck the police for nothing. Gaming skills. Everyone knows a police officer has to drop charges on you if you manage to beat them at a fair Yu-Gi-Oh card duel. Acting skills. I don't have acting skills. And I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! I think I would have to use my seduction skills. I would do it. Charming. If you were the leader of a new country, what would your flag look like? You know, once upon a time, in an obscure portion of the internet, there was a... Oh gosh. A kingdom... A kingdom/flag roleplay group that I found where everyone designed their own flags. This is a legit thing that I have stumbled upon, and I actually made a kingdom and a flag once upon a time. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. It was like, it was a thing though. And every single like user had their own custom flag for their own kingdom. Which were like united under different like lands and stuff. And like, it was like just like a roleplay forum for kingdoms. Yeah. The internet. Flags are outdated symbols that lead to unnecessary nationalist exaltation. We will replace flags with a national QR code that will provide online coupons for free burritos. Garfield's face. 3-colored stripe approach, where each color represents one of the country's values. Blue for diplomacy, purple for patience, and red for the blood that will be spilled if anyone tries to overthrow me. Flags are outdated. Free burritos. Garfield. I think we want to lean bold. Yeah. The world will end tomorrow. What will you do today? You just looked it up and there have been cases of cops accepting Yu-Gi-Oh duels for realsies. Wait, do I need to learn Yu-Gi-Oh? Do I need to casually keep Yu-Gi-Oh on me? Is this a thing? Is this a thing? Oh, gods. I had a Yu-Gi-Oh deck. I would have to recreate my old Yu-Gi-Oh deck. The Charmer deck was like where it was at. Was like this not quite set that I found that was the same same characters in different art styles, and I just made it a deck because I was like, but no, but like they're all different charmers of different colors? Not colors. Like there was like a wind charmer and a fire charmer and earth charmer. Yeah, and water. Yeah, sort of kind of. It's not like every cop plays Yu-Gi-Oh, but that would be hilarious to see a deck strapped next to their weapon. Oh my gosh. Wouldn't it be better if it was like it's a roulette between whether it's Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, or Magic the Gathering? And you have every cop has a different deck. So some cops are Magic the Gathering cops, and some cops are Yu-Gi-Oh cops, and some cops are Pokemon cops. And you have to have all three of those decks on you at all times, so that way you can hypothetically card game gangs. Yes. 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 And then there's like those like obscure card games, and you're like, oh no, I don't have this one, and it's like, well, that's how they get you. So then the card game industry's just oh, that would be so good. Because there was like, oh gosh, there's that anime card game, and then there's the Disney one, Lorcana. I don't know if that's even a game though, or if it's like just trading cards. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, that would be so good. Okay. Yes. Yes. I would like that to be a thing, please. Where every cop has to have a card game on them, and if you beat them at card games, then you go free. But if you can't beat them at card games, or at the card game that they pick, that is their like Pokemon not dual system, like the badge system in Pokemon, except for it's not getting a ticket. It's fight the cop on whatever game they choose, and then if you beat them at their own game, then you win life? Question mark. Ooh. I moved and my hip creaked. Oh, I'll profit on people's hysteria is the Vera answer. That's where we're going. What would be a killer accessory? Sunglasses at night. Coolness itself. Ooh, coolness itself. Liam was the other option, so we have favor with Vera and Liam.
Let's do this.
Okay, I'm fairly confident that romancing Vera means I need money and boldness, or money and charm. But I know money is up there. So I need to, like, farm me some dollar bills. Mining some bitcoins, guys. We're gonna mine all the bitcoins. Also, did you like when I read it all out? Or should I just power through this one a little bit and give dramatic voices when needed? I don't know what everyone's preference is. Actually, I finished my tea, and I might need to take a swift break. Dramatic as needed. Okay, I can do dramatic as needed. The dramatic voices are the best part. Okay, so the narrator bits I'll kind of skip through, but then I'll be like, drama when we need drama. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. Before I get too deep in this, I know I just started another one, but I will be right back. I've been talking so much and narrating so much that I've finished half of my water and the entirety of my tea, and I need to take a swift break. I will fill my water Maybe make another swift cup of tea, and then I'll be right back. I should be like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Watch me. I'll be swift. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Ah, as I throw things. Swiftly making tea. Okay, I made it back. Hopefully nothing too crazy happened in the like minute or two I was away. Oh, I forgot. Wait, I gotta grab one thing. I forgot. Okay. What? I hit a button. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay. Now I can post this swiftly. Swiftly. Oh, I just noticed that, like, you can't quite see... You miss this little corner. I didn't even notice. Shows how much I'm paying attention. Ooh, I would have to, like, shrink it. Then you can see. Shrink it just a little bit. It'll work. It'll work. It's not perfect. But it'll do. Okay. Before I forget though, let me quickly toss this photo on the Discord. Picture sharing. Boop. There we go. I posted it. I did the thing. Okay. Let's do this. Vera run. Nobody has any idea. Nobody has any fucking idea how it really works. 2 bitcoins, which is equal to 2, so much money. What's that? $2 million? Which unfortunately is only 2 monster dollars. You catch sight of Liam and Vera nearby, doing what they do best, judging people.
Pathetic.
Do you see the leggings that Succubus is wearing? How could I not? They're about as subtle as the didactic intent of Jonathan Swift's A Modest Proposal. Hi, has a cookie. Hey, hey, hey. It's just in my way. I need to move it. You know, Liam, sometimes I worry that we're the only 2 fashionable monsters at this entire school. But then I realize that's not something to worry about. That's something to feel smugly superior about. I could have put it only slightly better myself. Now focus, Vera. We've got so many more outfits to critique. You're about to walk right past them. Quick, improvise a fashion accessory that will actually impress them. Oh, yes. Yes, strip naked and tell them you're wearing a fabric that only cool people can see. Vera's all about being cool. So bold. Yes. Okay, maybe it's bold. Maybe Vera is bold. You rip off your clothes, saunter casually up to Liam and Vera, and let them know about your special outfit. They look you up and down, then look at each other, then look back at you.
Oh,
It looks good.
not bad.
Decent. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. I wouldn't choose that for myself, but it's certainly a bold choice. One could even say a pleasant one. Ha! Yeah, yes, I too can see your outfit. It's
That has
fine.
been quite pleasing.
No, I know the classic this is an invisible outfit for cool people trick. I wouldn't fall for that shit. I was actually talking about, you know... Whoa, walking naked in front of people. You truly dance the line between bold and just being an exhibitionist. This is advice for real parties. Time to reenact. Real parties, I would say no. Most people aren't enamored by the boldness of walking up to you nude. This day and age, with the way society works, most people would probably call the cops. Fun parties. It does depend if you know everyone there. There is a line between knowing the people you're around and just casually interacting with strangers. Not kids' birthday parties. Oh, gods, please not kids' birthday parties. That's a whole other kind of cop calling. Oh, man. Yeah, that would be... Well, yeah, that you will have questions to answer there. But you know, a fun party where filled with friends and people you know, and
Do this.
also my chat keeps DCing. Mine too. Okay, so it's not just me. Why does chat keep disconnecting? What the heckity heck? You three? Why is chat being weird? I don't know what to do to make it not disconnect. I can't close OBS or it'll kill the stream. Let me see. Let me see if I can fix it. Swiftly. I'll try closing this. And try closing this. See if it's my computer acting up or if it's... Because it could just be Twitch being a pain in my ass. Close this. See if that's part of the issue. Can I type
Welcome,
now?
Balthia Vieira.
Yes! Hi, Balthier! You can chat! Was it not working? Oh my gosh! No! What is happening? How do I fix this? I haven't been able to communicate? Oh no! What the heck? What is going on? That's not good. I can't see any settings that are disrupting things. What the heck? Well, hopefully I've fixed it. I've tidied up some stuff on my computer. So I can only hope that solves the problem. I have no idea. If it keeps DCing and being weird, I will have to close the stream, I think. And I mean, I'm sorry you haven't been able to communicate. That's insane. Well, I'm glad it's working now. Ugh. Okay. Like... I don't know how to make sure that it's working. Because for me, it all looks the same. Like, it all looks... It all looks like it's working. Can I... Nope, it didn't work. Oh, there it is. Haha! I mean, the commands are working. Who knows? You have nothing in potato to mash into the chat anyway. Well, okay. If you are sure, at least you can talk now. At least it works now. Frick. How many people have been trying to talk to me and haven't been able to? Who knows? Who knows? Alright. We'll just keep wandering. Polly and Vera's table to find them eating? Wait, why is Polly eating? What? Why are you eating? Polly, you don't eat! Lord, I sure love this food and eating! Yes, this cafeteria sloppy Joe truly has a subtle flavor profile. A well-dressed businessman sitting at the next table watching both women intently. Twitch, it just works, right? Like, frick. I feel like half the time I'm problem solving something only to find that Twitch fucked it up. No offense to Twitch, but there is a lot of times where the problem is not me. It is the platform upon which I am using. Ugh. But you know. Oh yeah, I know you like this, baby. My eating is realistic and erotic. Oh, Polly. Be cool, Polly. The man wants to pay us for eating in front of him, not screaming about eating. Is this not what eating is? I forget. While Vera tries to explain eating to Polly, the businessman shyly approaches you and gives a small bow. Much obliged, friend, he says in a soft voice. Are these two fine ladies your friends? I must confess that I have searched far and wide for a suitable candidate to fulfill my rather unusual fetish. To be fair, keeping multiple softwares working in tandem with each other, including support for who knows how many bots, sounds extremely difficult. True. True facts. There is a lot of stuff going on. Yeah. Oh god, yeah, how many bots would work? I think the bots work with Twitch. So it's just, not everyone even uses the same streaming software. I think there's only like 3 main ones, because there's OBS, Stream Elements, and what's the other one? There's another one, and I don't use it. Streamlabs. Yeah, I think that's the other one. I don't use Streamlabs. I'm not, like, just, like, it's so, it's got a lot of, like, gimmicky stuff in it. OBS is the go-to for me because I can customize it however I want. And I figured it out. But yeah, there's so many goddamn bots. I think I've gone through, like, 7 different bots. And I haven't even been streaming that long, and I've tested out so many different bots. So many. But we're settled on StreamerBot because I apparently can make it do anything if I have the patience to code it. So I think that's where we're at. Okay, what is this random businessman's unusual fetish? Paying a student at a high school for monsters to eat food while I watch politely from a distance. That's very specific, my dude. But I find myself unable to choose which of these 2 beauties to hire. The snake-headed one possesses a certain grace. Yeah, pay me, motherfucker. Pay me to do a thing I was gonna do anyway. But the translucent one has such passion. I don't even want the money. This is just fucking weird and I love it. In your opinion, which would be the wiser choice on my part? The Gorgon, obviously. Look how many mouths she has on her head. The businessman strokes his chin and nods. You have a point. The ghost only has the one mouth. Also, food seems to go right through her. This Gorgon, meanwhile, has countless mouths. Such value. Value is right, Pervo. 1,000 in cash up front. You pay for all my meals, and you give me your pants. And you give me your pants. That's what she said. Holy shit, he's doing it. He's doing it. He's getting naked. Vera was able to convince the businessman to pay for a fancy dinner for you and her. It's a little creepy with him watching the 2 of you, but you get over it. Oh my gosh. Alright, this is what we're doing. Vera run. No, we need all the monies. Easy steps to enlarge your tentacles. Girls love a long tentacle. Or 8. Tentaclon large. Oh my gosh. Sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to blatant scams? You lose 10 karma, which isn't a stat, and gain 2 money. You come across Damien and Vera in the hallway. Alright. Locker has a sign on it. Says, nothing to see here, and is screaming. Shut the hell up, you! Adorable, fluffy little Fluffy. You see, we're spending quality time with our pet. Isn't that right, Damien? From somewhere within the locker you hear, my parents will pay anything. Before Damien kicks the door. Adorable, quiet Fluffy, who's going to stay quiet if he knows what's good for him. You know what? I don't really have the great track record with pets. I had some mice for half a day, but my hair ate all of them. Hi, Loki! And we have a cat. And we have a cat. Hi, baby boy. Hi, baby boy. It's your baby. Look at, he's just a baby. Oh my gosh, he's so happy. No, don't. I don't want your nails in my shoulder. You're cute. Speaking of pets, right? It just comes when called. Actually, sometimes. Actually, genuinely, sometimes my cats will come when called. Not always, but occasionally. They're getting better at it. Unless they are taking a strong nap, in which case nap trumps listening to me. Okay. It sure would be a shame if our new pet died before we received the true joy of pet ownership. Yes, exactly. The sweet, sweet bank account filling, filthy rich making joys of pet ownership. Mine come when called. The trick is to raise them alongside a dog so they think they're dogs. I mean, that might work. Loki and Cronus are pretty good about it. And they'll do tricks. Loki does tricks. Actually, I'm really tempted to get those buttons you can get for animals. And then I teach Loki how to, like, hit all the buttons and ask for things. Because he's so intelligent and smart, and he would do anything to communicate better. Because he already communicates so good. He's so good. Look at this. He's just happy to just be snuggled. He's purring so loud. My cat even wags their tail randomly. Oh my gosh, I kind of love that. Loki will chase his tail. And I sometimes can get them to play fetch. But usually it's chase the ball and then they come back and go throw another one. I have yet to get them to retrieve it and bring it back to me. I was working on it. But, yeah. Okay, Loki's just gonna stand here this whole time. Okay. Surely you have lots of knowledge about pet care. Why not share some of it? If you love something, set it free. Just implant a tracking device first.
Oh, not bad.
Now there's a scheme I can get behind, in front of, and all over. If our beloved pet believes he has his freedom, he'll stop struggling so much. All good pet owners microchip them, and we'll keep them close tabs and make sure he doesn't get hit by a car or impregnate the neighborhood pets. And we can knock him out first so he doesn't even know he's microchipped, and it'll be smooth sailing right up until our pet is housebroken. Or at least some kind of broken.
That has been quite pleasing.
I have so much confidence in this plan that I'm going to go ahead and order those blood diamond earrings. The suffering of the laborers makes them so much sparklier. Oh, the joy of knowing that crime truly does pay. You gain boldness and fun. Okay. We want boldness. And we want money.
Let's do this.
No, I need more money. This is the whole thing. Vera likes cash, and if I want to flaunt a relationship with Vera, I need to have all the dough. Your start kicker. You've received lots of people with sensationalist videos. So much money! But then costs. Only 2 money. Vera's cackling to herself in the hallway. Just practicing my prom queen acceptance speech. Oh ho ho! It's not like the title bears any meaning whatsoever, of course, and I really do consider the whole thing way beneath me. However, considering how much meaning the other girls put on it, I can't risk some uppity bitch thinking she's better than I am. Plus, it's not bad branding either. I could see using a victory to start a line of successful prom queen accessories, guaranteed to get you the win. Perfect prom shoes, the right makeup, fancy knives to take out your opponents. Speaking of which, I assume this goes without saying, but I'm not leaving anything to chance. I will be doing a blood ritual to ensure my win. Still haven't found the exact details yet, but I'm optimistic that at least some of the items will be found in the shop. The only question is where exactly I can find the details for a proper blood ritual. Why not ask the coven? They're witches. They should know about blood magic. Of course! I knew those basic bitches would come in handy one day. I really didn't. I always thought they were pretty useless, but I'm never mad to be proven wrong when it serves me. Wow. You call forth the coven. Is there some emergency? Is the world in need of saving? Of course not. The world is the worst. Why would I ever want to save it? I just want to be prom queen, and I need some blood magic to guarantee my victory, and I figured you three could do something productive for once. We're the ones constantly saving you from destruction. We're the ones who, yeah, whatever, just tell me how to cheat my way to being prom queen. Or start a rumor that you're just a mega swarm of bees in 3-people suits. Oh, whatever. Here's what you need for the ritual. Blood of a former prom queen, the tongue of a goat, and the earrings of an ancient goddess. But good luck getting those. Thanks. When I need your opinion, I'll ask for it. You did ask. And now you answered, so you can leave. Oh my god. In a puff of aggravated smoke, the coven disappears. You check the shop, I'll grab a goat and meet you at the bathrooms when you're done. Guess you're involved in some blood magic now. Sounds fun. Well, I guess I have to go to the shop.
Let's do this.
What are the chances? What are the chances? Tampon used by the former prom queen. This is blood of a former prom queen. I'm pretty confident that this is what Vera needs.
Later, Gator.
Yeah. Shush. It's needed for plot. She said meet me at the bathroom, so I'm gonna do it. You hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. Guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. Of course, no trip to the bathroom would be complete without running into a group of your classmates doing something stupid. Damien, you're the worst! Oh, she means that in a bad way. You really have to set fire to our entire deck of cards. I don't know, what the deck of cards have to keep dealing me shitty hands? That's not how probability works. I guess I didn't necessarily need to set it on fire, but since when has that stopped me? Well, now you've stopped all of us from playing poker. Now what are we gonna bet on? Mama needs a new pair of shoes. Yes, and I derive an almost sexual pleasure from taking your money. So what's the new game? Ooh, you know the perfect poker alternative. The stock market. Russian roulette. The stock market. No! Don't tell them about the stock market. What's the stock market? Oh no. They sell everything on here. Drugs, tanks, bombs, cigarettes, crude oil, grenades, you name it. Let's go! No, don't go there. You're seriously misunderstanding the concept. Damien and Paula have already booked a flight to New York City. It's all over the news that night. Ghost and demon kill/have sex with New York Stock Exchange. Oh no. You find your 3 friends at school the next day, all upset for different reasons. My portfolio ruined! You imbeciles crashed the market overnight! I think you have it bad. They threw me in jail. It took me hours to burn my way out. You have nothing to complain about. Did you know that the stockbrokers were all on...
Please throw it all right, friends. Looks like it's sad time. But don't worry. I'll be back to chat with you all real soon.
Oh.
Lol, can't wait to hear more of your jokes. 2 hearts emoji.
Hi, Sparkles. They were all on so much coke, they couldn't even get it up. Wow, Polly. Priorities. Oh gosh, I lost money. No! Vera, I thought that's what you wanted. I thought you wanted me to meet me in the bathrooms. I thought I was gonna do a thing. That was like a whole... No! I need more money. Money! You wouldn't understand the charts. Miranda's been mouthing off about being a princess again, if that's so amazing.
Pathetic.
She's princess underwater. You know what's underwater? Sea slugs and fish shit. You know what's not underwater? This school. Why should birthright matter when there are so many other factors that determine a person's worth? Beauty, their cruelty, their business sense, and using all these factors, I've divided the school into cools and uncools. I just need to reinforce the superiority of the cools over the uncools. Rotting squid should be thrown at uncool students to remind them how uncool they are. Uncool students should have to carry cool students from class to class on chaises. What? No! No! I do worry about my shoes getting scuffed. You see Vera being carried from Apparitions 3 to AP Fearmongering. But right before your horrified eyes, the hands fall off the Frankenstein monsters carrying her, sending Vera toppling to the ground. Oh no! My snakes are all twisted up on another. Oh, gosh. Just dumb idea to put my physical safety in the hands of someone too stupid to become cool. That would be you. Better flee the scene. Oh no! Oh no! No! This isn't going well. This isn't going well at all. They're hunched over a scale model of spooky National Bank made of milk cartons, lunch trays, and ketchup packets. I'm going through the side entrance, disable the alarms with an EMP, and blow the safe. Why don't we blow up the side entrance, blow up the alarms, and blow up the safe? Because we only have so much C4, Damien. Sounds like a personal problem. Points at a kosher dill pickle in front of the vault labeled Police Ogre. The Police Ogre! He's got eyes all the way around his head, never sleeps, doesn't take bribes, and is invincible in combat. Can we blow him up? No, we can't blow him up. We need to find a way around him. Also, welcome back from the ad break. Anybody who was trapped in ad break. Well, I'm out of ideas. Yokami, we'll cut you in on the heist if you could solve this ogre problem. You have a heist mastermind. Rob the bank yourself and split the money with Vera. Quick as a flash, you take a cab over to the bank, walk in the front door, fist bump the police ogre, and walk out with all the money. You ride back to school, dump half the money out on the table, totally burying their shitty scale model of the bank. What? How? You explain that you and the police ogre go to the same salsa dancing class. Taking advantage of personable friendships for illicit profit. I've never respected you more. I assume this pile of money and gold ingots is my share? You nod. Sexily. Where's my cut? I've got your cut right here, interloper. Vera stabs Damien with one of the irresponsibly sharp butter knives of the school cafeteria provides. Wow. Well, Vera kind of likes me, but I definitely need more money.
Let's do this.
Hey, stranger.
No! Ah. What are the chances of me getting back any form of boldness? I think this badass tattoo might help. I think we're doing badass tattoo.
Later, Gator.
Yes, all the bold. Perfect. Oh, now we're heckin' bold. I just need money. Give me the money. You spot Vera. You offer her a penny for her thoughts.
And only
My thoughts are
Vera Oberlin.
worth significantly more than a penny, but I'll invoice you later. Trying to launch a new legitimate business venture. I'm sorry, I mean scam. How to recruit customers. Gullible suckers. I've got no trouble finding victims in real life. My snakes use their tongues to smell weakness. I know, I was surprised by that as well, so any ideas? They can't smell over the internet. A post on Reddit, asking for suckers to join your new scam. If they're really suckers, they'll join anyway. A flashing banner ad that says, you will literally die if you don't click this ad right now. No! I keep failing! You open MS Paint and create a best ad you know how to make. Brown on brown color scheme. Why the first half of literally is an entirely different font than the second half. This is so bad. It's spelled ad, not ag. Oh no. No. I'm failing.
Let's do this.
I'm failing so hard. Vera, this isn't going the way I want. We're already halfway through. I don't think there's any way to save this. I don't think I can save it. 2, 4, 6, 8. I think I will fail. I don't think I can do it. Do I just scrap the whole thing? Go down a completely different route? I think we're too far in. I think I just have to keep trying for Vera. And hoping. Okay. I know we had our share of disagreements during this convoluted poaching expedition. When you told me not to bring all my knives. Trust, we can now put our differences behind us and enjoy the fruits of our labors. You mean the meats of our labors? Yes, together we will enjoy this raw, bloody cut of meat as a symbol of our... Raw and bloody? You mean you're not even going to try using fire on it? Of course I used fire. Specifically instructed the chef to prepare this meat while glancing briefly at a lit stove. Did the fire ever, touch the meat? What would be the point? A cut this fine can only be eaten ultra rare. You wait here until I get my culinary flamethrower. Let's be reasonable. What is reasonable? If we can't come to agreement, let's appeal to an arbitrary third party. Cammy will make the intelligent choice. The steak is too cooked already. Rub some ice on it and douse it in blood, quick. Quite right. Someone turn off the heat. Get a frost switch in here. Fetch me more blood from the blood bank. I'm not gonna eat a big chunk of raw meat. How am I supposed to ensure maximum suffering without fire? Maximum suffering. Gonna have to enjoy this whole juicy steak by myself. I'm gonna go burn down a burger joint and eat whatever survives the fire. Good for you, Damien. Live your best life. Vera slips you a thick stack of cash. Unfortunately, it's Vera bucks. More fortunately, your stack of Vera bucks is redeemable for 4.5 minutes of intimate eye contact. Juicy. Okay. We got this.
Let's do this.
Vera! Vera! Please! Okay. Vera and Miranda. 14-hour workday, meteor censorship. Start a fictional war. That sounds like so much work. Can we just throw money at them? Oh, or cake. I heard if you let them eat cake, they calm down. What about you? Any ideas? You're not one of those group members who just lets everyone else do the work. Repress them into happiness. Relocation, re-education, reintegration. Repress them into happiness. Bold! We can set up mandatory joy camps and roving fun squads and joy scouts. Adding drugs to cheeseburgers, which we'll give away for free. No one can resist free burgers. I need to present this to the NSA. Perhaps we can work out a partnership deal. Wow, they're handing out Xanax burgers. Okay. Got this. It's salvageable. It's salvageable. We're just gonna keep getting money. Always money. So I can fund Vera. Portal opens up and swallows Vera, Polly, and Liam. Oh, gods. It's the season finale of the Interdimensional Bachelor. Yeah, good lord indeed. Help, I'm in danger of spraining my eyes from rolling them so hard. Oh my god, we're on a game show! Tonight, you three will answer a series of trivia questions. Whoever gets the most points becomes my, I'm gonna win! I don't even care what the prize is! Your what? Your wife? What a revolting premise. So you're saying we're supposed to respond to a series of questions and scenarios? Or our answers to which will make us more or less likely to achieve a romantic outcome with you? That's extremely problematic. I can't think of anyone who would ever want to play such a tawdry dating game. Called out. Everybody stop raising reasonable concerns so I can hear the first question. That's the spirit. Question number 1. Describe your ideal marriage proposal. But before Polly can answer, you buzz in yourself. Now's your chance to give an answer that will end the competition and send the prince packing. Jaw unhinges, bees pour out. Bees? Bees? Bees. You unhinge your jaw and let the bees pour out. You definitely couldn't do this back in your home dimension. Stop that! You're supposed to answer with words, not bees! Probably should have specified that. Bee seems like a legitimate answer to me. What are you against avant-garde forms of expression? Words are so passé. Oh man, I was gonna say bees! You stole my answer! Wait, I've got it! She unhinges her ghostly jaw and 1,000 of locusts pour out! Damn, you wish you thought of that. Locusts are way cooler. But it doesn't matter though. The prince is so busy fending off bugs, he can't focus on keeping you in his dimension. You all teleport back home. You pleased with your victory. Your voice is a little hoarse. Which is ironic because a little horse isn't what came out of your mouth. Okay, we're getting close. We're gonna do it. Vera, love me! Vera's drinking her customary lunchtime scotch because you can drink whatever the hell you want at this school. But Scott is not making it easy for her. Hey Vera, what you drinking? Scotch. Why? Because it smells like a delicious forest fire, and I'm curious. What's it called? Scotch! Yes. No, that's what it's called. What? Scotch! Yes. No, I'm not saying your name. I'm saying the name of the drink. It's Scotch. It's mine. No, it's mine! Then why is it called Scott's? That's what it's called. Oh, it's like an energy drink for Scots. I mean, it's like an energy drink for Scottish people. I'm a Scottish person. I'm as Scottish as it's possible to be. I'm the most Scot. No! Ah, what will it take for you to drop this? Scott's not gonna drop it unless you do something. So you gotta cut in. Yeah, it's called Scott's, but it's totally opposite day, so everything that's Scott's is actually Vera's. Today... Don't you mean today isn't opposite day? No. Ha! I'm not sorry, not Vera. I guess I'll be taking your drink. Wink, wait. Time out. If everything that's Scott's is Vera's, do I have to give Vera all my stuff? Yes. Okay, and does Vera have to give me all of her stuff? Sure, unfortunately for you, I have no stuff. All my possessions are owned by cleverly disguised shell companies. Now hand over your wallet. Okay. Boy, opposite day sure is the best, isn't it? It sure is. After Scott leaves, you and Vera definitely don't spend all his money on cocaine. We're so close to the end.
Let's do this.
Vera, love me. Monies. You come too, as if you had been knocked out or drugged or something? Welcome back to Season 2 of the Interdimensional Bachelor! No, I don't want it! Today's competitors are last season's flaw in the cogs, Cammy, and an army of sexy werewolves. What? For the last time, fuckbench, I'm not a werewolf. Perhaps not, but you have a fiery temperament, wolf-like drive, and killer abs, so it's close enough. Yeah, bro, one of us! One of us! One of us! I thought we were going to do a sports game. Sports game! Sports game! We are, my dear sweet army of sexy werewolves, and Cammy. We are. In fact, it's time for our first round. Are you ready? For your first test of speed, strength, and skill on the Interdimensional Bachelor Season 2, it's time to see which one of you incredible lichens can sign your name on this legally binding document that in no way is a marriage contract, the fastest. You see the werewolves' tails wagging in anticipation, ready to prove themselves the fastest, bestest athletes. And Damien is cracking his knuckles, not about to be outdone. If you don't step in, at least one or two of these people are going to end up married to the prince out of sheer hyper-competitiveness. Thinking quickly, you sign the name of Tyrelot the Terrible, thus summoning him. Eat the contract. Eat the contract! You sprint over to the table where the marriage contract sits and devour it. I honestly have no backup plan. That was it. I was really counting on the athlete's sense of competition to immediately drive them to sign the contract with no thought. I was just so confident in that I suppose you can all just go home then. See you next scheme. Man, if he calls that a scheme, that's pretty embarrassing. Who would actually fall for... Oh man, no fair! She ate the contract before we even got started! Rematch! Rematch! Ooh, if we're doing a rematch, I'm definitely going to sign the contract so good, so fast. You and Damien hustle the werewolves out of the prince's dimension before they can accidentally marry themselves off. And so you all remain single, happily ever after, free to take whomever you want to prom. No! Vera! Vera, come back!
Let's do this!
Whoa! More monies. Cammy, remember that one time at the party where you explained to me in great deal your brilliant secrets of the business world? Holy shit, you do not. That does not sound like your idea of expertise at all. You must have been pretty drunk. But it's Vera, and you smile and nod. I'll be attending a very fancy and important business dinner event tonight with powerful people by exclusive invitation. Don't fuck this up. Don't fuck this up! I mean, I'm going to use my Gorgon powers to turn the concierge to stone and then sneak in. I'd love to see you put other people's money where your mouth is if you're not doing anything. I've been asked out on a date. You were planning on reorganizing your collection of very rare mint condition Pokemon cards. The popular trading card game based off of the ever more popular video game Pocket Humans. Each card depicts a human being with a specific job and bio, but that can wait. So time rolls around for the fancy business dinner. You shove them in your pocket and roll out. Over here. Glad you could make it. I've been raking in business cards, hand over claw. I met Gertrude Gorgonzola, the Diamond Tampon Tycoon, and Ray K. Bebop, the social media influencer rapper robot. They're both very excited to do business with me. How have you done? You turn out your pockets and show Vera the evidence of your endeavors, which consists of the lobby card for the hotel the convention is in, and the only thing handed to you by a real businessman, a sticky note with the word no written on it in red Sharpie. Maybe I should have invited someone else. Literally anyone else. No, it's okay. You still have an hour left of the event. It's time to pull out all the stops. Choose an amazing tactic to get as many business cards as you can to prove to Vera what a valuable business asset and or prom date you are. You may have no business and therefore no business cards to exchange, but you sure as hell have Pokemon cards. Convince the business people you have a rare disease that can only be cured if you are given 100 business cards. Rare disease? Yes! It's incredibly effective. You remember what Miranda once told you about rich people. They love staying ridiculously wealthy while using just enough of that wealth in ways that make them appear sympathetic. Thanks. I will be collecting business cards on her behalf. We greatly appreciate your generosity. One by one, the business people give Vera their cards before offering their condolences for what the illness has done to your eyes, ears, and general shape. All in all, it's actually pretty insulting. But Vera looks thrilled. She has collected the badly needed 100 business cards. Looks like Cammy's compulsive lyingness has been cured forever, unless I need more business cards at a later time. Compulsive Leonidas, shouts a business suit-clad lizard person from the crowd. Why, that's the exact disease this charity as a fundraiser was organized to find a cure for. This young woman and her ugly friend are heroes, shouts a chupacabra smoking a gold cigar. Certainly am, and I look forward to doing heroic business with all of you. We exit the event, business cards crammed into your pockets, friendship solidified, future brimming with business and prom potential. Oh, please. Vera!
Let's do this.
Vera, please! Who would want to sit at a table with Leonard? Vera's spending her lunch period scheming. Calculaster looks on in a mechanical approximation of dismay. Oh! Come on, Vera. There's a better way to... Oh! It's the same with the ara. Ara. You gotta get the ara and then the oh. But it's oh. But you have to do the, like, I don't know why this hand thing happens every time. Oh, that's not it. I did it right once, and now I can't do it again. There's a oh, and I've lost it. But tea. Now, if I can just get the poison to the next shipment of cafeteria food, the starving students will be forced to pay me inflated prices for my authentic food flakes. Do not do this. Have you determined that it's unprofitable? No.
Pathetic.
Are you looking for a cut? Negative. Are you a RoboCop? You have to tell me if you're a RoboCop. I am not a law officer, but what you are planning to do is wrong. Agree to disagree. Cannot comply with internally contradictory instructions. Meltdown imminent. This could get ugly. You need to chill Calculaster out or convince Vera to change her ways. Don't worry, Cal. Vera's being helpful. Sure, the poison may kill some people, but those who survive will be more resistant to poison in the future. It appears I misunderstood your intentions, Vera. You are doing this for medical reasons. If I am, can I write off the poison as a tax deduction? According to taxfraudforcriminals.com, yes. Then yes. This changes everything. Congratulations on your ethical behavior.
Vera Oberlin.
Yes, I am the greatest. Vera clearly appreciates your quick thinking. Maybe she'll even give you a cut of her inflated food profits. Please. Please, Vera, please. Okay.
Let's do this.
I'm going to try one more time to go to the bathroom in hopes that Vera is there for the ritual that I got this stupid tampon for. Please. Blood pooling on the floor. Vera's standing over it, smiling broadly, holding the carcass of a skinned goat.
Hey, you.
Thanks for coming. The fun's just getting started. I know we only needed the goat's tongue, but, like, if you're gonna take the tongue from a goat, might as well take the skin, too, and make yourself a sweet pair of boots. Not that I know how to sew or would take the time to you, even if I did, but Miranda has some mer slaves I can borrow. It's a pretty nice tongue, right? Not too fat, not too thin, the right kind of purple. I think I'll be the most beautiful, feared prom queen to ever grace Spooky High School in time at all. It's not a bad plan, except for that the spiders are needed to relieve themselves too. And it's at that moment that the principal giant spider walks in to use the toilet. Oh, hey! Good afternoon, Principal Giant Spider. I'm just holding this skin goat on school property because... It's... For Animal Abuse 3, we're getting a head start on our homework. No! No! You may not want to lie about which classes are offered at the school to the person who sets the schedule. Yeah, I fucked up. I did not think of that. She actually meant there's a really good reason, and it's the spider says you bolted attention for the entire weekend. No! No! I failed so horribly. Vera, maybe, but probably no. Yeah, I'm asking. Oh, I knew it. Reopening a MySpace account would be less harmful to my popularity. Fail. I failed. I failed horribly. Okay. She built an empire into the endless greatness. They own a shameless number of companies. It's known that they're also into lots of sketchy businesses, but no one does anything about it. Who's gonna try and stop Vera? Miranda got a job being a princess of her kingdom, which was her job already. Scott turned out to be a genius and became the most renowned mathematician. He became an athlete, duh. Yeah. Alright, that's it. We did it. And did nothing. We got nowhere. We didn't get a prom date. But we unlocked some new stuff. Woo! Frustrate. Yep. Welp. 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 Oh well. Do I play? What time is it? I actually should go make lunch. 'Tis lunchtime. Imagine playing a game and not feeling... Imagine playing a game and not feeling great and entertained. I mean... I was entertained. There was many good scenarios, but I did not get the outcome I wanted. We will quit for now. Quit for now. Doop doop. But, yeah. Yeah. Should I take a lunch break? I should probably take a lunch break. At the very, very least. A break for the foods is a good idea. Because I skipped breakfast like a good girl. Like a... Fuck. My brain is so scrambled. Anyways. I'm gonna drink my tea in silence over here while I try not to dig holes for myself that I cannot get out of. Anyways, yarp, fork, party for one, yup, yep. Let's maybe go raid somebody. Who should we raid? Who should we raid? Who am I following that is up? Ooh, excuse me. Oh! Kimiko is playing Repo. Maybe? Maybe we go there. Another 18 plus. Oh! She has a fun model. I don't think I've ever actually sat in any of her streams, to be fully real. But you know, I'm only following them, so they're just some random streamer, basically, that is playing Repo. So why not? Why not just casually jump into some rando stream? It's as good as any. I follow them. Mrap. It's gonna be so random. So random. Okay. Why not? Let's start the raid. We will go and raid. Bop. What? I was unable to raid? What happened? Did something happen? Oh. Nope. Twitch doesn't want to let me raid. The heck? Let me try this. Okay. Go back here. Try one more time. Third time's the charm. And if this doesn't work, then I'm just gonna we're just gonna call it because why no, it doesn't like me. I'm gonna try typing it. Oh gosh, her name Ka N O I U. Can I do it this way? Ah, her raid settings. So it's not me. She just doesn't want to be raided. So that's that. Whap. Gotta pick a different human. There's not. I'm not really following anyone else. Well, I've never heard of having your raid rejected before. Yeah, when I typed it into chat, it says that their raid settings don't allow me to raid. So they must have it set to like followers or people they like mutually follow. I know it is a raid setting to like prevent random raids, but I guess it's one of those things where you have to want specific people to raid you or something. Or like to avoid randos raiding you, I guess. I don't know. Whatevs. I'ma pick another human. This looks like a fun human. A little demon VTuber. I do not follow them, but they have a cute little ghosty girl. And they're playing Baldur's Gate with a Starian in their party, so they can't be all that bad. Yes? Yes! Okay, I'll put the raid message one more time. The bit between the emojis is the raid message. There! There! We will just be a small little group going to raid, but it will be great. But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out for the bonus fun time stream of Monster Prom. And I will see y'all on Tuesday. Jeez. Thursday for Baldur's Gate. And we'll see how far we can get in. Because we're almost done. And then who knows what I'm going to play on Thursdays next. I'll have to figure that out. Alright. Bye, guys!
Dear, not this motherfucker.